Today we're doing another delicious low-calorie version of one of my favorite ice cream flavors in the Ninja Creami, mint chocolate chip. It's minty, it's chocolatey, it's only 250 calories, and it's coming up right now on the Cog is Shred. Hey, how's it going everybody? My name is John and I've lost over 130 pounds naturally by changing my habits, and recipes like the one I'm sharing today have helped me to lose weight and keep it off. Mint chip for me is just one of those comfort flavors, you know what I mean? Like, I think mint and chocolate just complement each other so well, they just belong together. We belong together. And if you can keep the calories low, that's even better. All right, who's ready to make this delicious low-calorie mint chocolate chip ice cream?
I'm ready.
Let's get cooking. To make the mint chip ice cream, we're starting with 1 cup of Fairlife 2% milk. Then add 8.5 grams of sugar-free vanilla Jell-O pudding mix, 3 tablespoons of Monkfruit sweetener, 1/4 teaspoon of Xanthan Gum, add a pinch of salt. Now for that mint flavor, add 1.5 grams of pure mint extract. And this last ingredient is completely optional because it's just for color. I'm adding 3 drops of green food coloring, but like I said, it only makes it green, doesn't affect the taste, so you don't have to if you don't care. 1, 2, 3. That is it, 3 drops. Be very careful, this stuff will stain just about anything. And that's it, this is ready to go. So now, just put this thing on your blender and blend it up. Then once it's all blended, pour it in a Ninja Creami pint and freeze it for 24 hours.
Tomorrow.
All right, I have taken my frozen ice cream pint out of the freezer. It's gonna sit out for about 15 minutes just to soften a little bit. While that sits, we're gonna prep our mix in. What I am going with for the chocolate bar is one of these Atkins Crunchalicious Bars. These things are absolutely delicious and only 100 calories each. I'm just gonna take a knife and I am just gonna cut it up into small pieces. That way this will mix all throughout. You can hear that crunch. It's sort of like a crunch bar, which you don't have to have, but I just liked the taste of this and thought it would work really well in the ice cream. Cut it one way and I'm gonna cut the other way, just so we get a whole bunch of little chocolate pieces that'll mix all throughout that ice cream. All right, and there we go. We've got our Crunchalicious chocolate for our mint chip ice cream. All right, our chocolate mix-ins are ready, so now let's get to the Ninja Creami and make our ice cream. All right, our frozen ice cream is ready to go in the Creami, so I am going to pop this in here, put on the lid, put this thing in the machine, turn it on, and we're gonna hit Lite Ice Cream. Here we go. Spin number 1 is done. Let's take a look. How is that looking? That's looking a little powdery. I think it's gonna need a second spin. I wanna put it back in, and we're gonna hit respin. Here we go. All right, let's see how this looks after the second spin. You may not have to do a second spin. A lot of times it just depends on how long you've let it sit out. All right, now it is looking much smoother already, so I think we're good to do our mix-ins. I'm just gonna push this down a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect. Look at that, see that consistency? That's nice and smooth and creamy. So what I'm gonna do now is take our chocolate, just gonna sprinkle some on in there, and I'm going all the way up the side too. I wanna make sure that it goes down to the bottom and along the sides. And I'm saving just a little bit here because I do want to sprinkle a little bit on top when we're done. We're gonna put this back in one more time. This time, we're gonna hit mix in. Here we go. It's ready. Let's take a look at this mint chip ice cream. Oh yeah, that's smooth. Smooth swirl, the way I like it. And of course, I saved this last little bit here to sprinkle on top. And this ice cream is done. And here it is, folks. Look at this beautiful, smooth, creamy, minty, chocolatey ice cream. Wow, 250 calories for this whole thing. Look at all those little chunks of chocolate and the bright green coloring. I would say bright green mint, but I mean, again, it's food coloring representing the color of mint. Either way, you know, we eat with our eyes, don't we? No, I want to eat with my mouth. So I'm going to do that and give this thing a try. All right, here we go. It's minty, it's chocolatey, it's very sweet, and it's a little crispy, which is different from a lot of mint chip. In fact, I think maybe I will call this crispy mint chip. I don't know, something like that. A darker chocolate would probably be a little closer. If you wanted to be a little closer, I bet a darker chocolate or a semi-sweet would be a bit closer to the mint chip, but this is really nice. Again, one of my absolute favorite things about the Ninja Creami is you can experiment and try any combination of ingredients you want. You are completely free to customize and make your ice cream to your exact preferences, which I absolutely love. I've gone to the store and found plenty of ice creams that were okay, but wish they could be a little different, a little sweeter, a little creamier. This allows you to do just that. And like I've said, I am not sponsored. This is not any kind of a paid endorsement. I just heard about this thing, I bought it, and just fell in love with it, and have been eating ice cream all the time and have lost weight and kept it off. That's just crazy. Okay, let me go ahead and go over the macros, but first I gotta get one more bite. Okay, so for this entire container of crispy chocolate mint chip ice cream, it is 250 calories, 24 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fat, and 15 grams of protein. So it is not bad at all, low calorie, decent protein. It's not a protein ice cream, but 15 grams, that's not bad. A lot of ice cream is much lower than that. And hey, it's great for weight loss. So you really can't beat it. If you just want a dessert, whether you're losing weight or just trying to maintain your weight, this is something that will perfectly allow you to do that. But yeah, it does taste a little different from traditional mint chip, but I'm really curious to know what you think. So try it for yourself. Let me know if you enjoy it and if you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the Cog is Shred for more recipes and other videos related to my weight loss and fitness journey. And if there are any recipes you might like to see me try, leave it in the comments below and let me know. I would love to hear from you all. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep on eating.